All right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury. But a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for Umar Nurmagomedov, he's going to show you just how good he really is. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Sarah Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming more often than not. They're unable to stop it. Well, he's trying to stay active here in the clinch, and that'll work. Lands a nice punch there.
Opponent's trying to rest, he's trying to fight.
Double leg takedown is true. Oh, and there's the early takedown, just what the doctor ruled.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
All right, setting up for a submission now.
Arm very tight.
Working for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight. Oh, this is tight.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Big ground and pound.
Fighters back to their feet here. No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns because Merab will not stop pursuing. Great defense by this fighter.
Dvalishvili's pass is denied. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Dvalishvili gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Big right hand.
Oh, nice elbow. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Nice shot inside by the champion. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot, that will finish the fight.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to...
Dvalishvili's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. The belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Dvalishvili. Oh, big shots from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, right in the mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Dvalishvili. .30 seconds now to go in round one. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh!
Oh, no! Nice defense.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on it.
I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Habib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Habib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fighting. Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Nice liver shot lands.
to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
I gotta see some more strikes from him.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Fighters separate from the clinch. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Body shot there. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that his...
Guillotine jump.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Great submission defense.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. All right, feet on the hips here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Big power shots landing. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Straight right, he misses. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this side kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take any of those kicks.
Nice strike by him there, and perhaps opened up a cut. Yeah, he's bleeding there.
Yeah, opened up a cut. It's not bad, right? It's not a bad cut. We got to keep an eye on it.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Seconds remain in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. A shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Big hook. Dvalishvili getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Half man, half machine, another takedown for the Georgian Merab Dvalishvili.
I mean, Merab is such a tank.
Nurmagomedov's looking for an arm bar here.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Good work, come on.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
That was nice.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Nice sub attempt.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Making all these shots count.
Oh, right into mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's...
Nurmagomedov's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax. Take your drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Focus on that.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Lands with the ground and pound. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He passes to half guard.
Relentless pressure from the top by Dvalishvili.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost him.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Dvalishvili's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise started to form on that right side.
He passes to half.
Nurmagomedov's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dvalishvili. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land in top position.
I need you to move.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Dvalishvili's in half guard now. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight. He is spent.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best.
Ha.
He loaded it up. He threw it straight. He threw it long. And over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool for the beginning of this round.
Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Dorse.
That Dorse choke is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. That was a slick transition. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch. Oh!
3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase a submission.
Oh, and he lands it.
Both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to...
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out.